late morning. I want to pull some cards. I think, Donny Dark says he wants those documents released. Go ahead, release them. Now, somehow, they've had this stuff. They could have released it any time. Is this another ploy like, well, when I get in the White House, I'll release my tax records? Did it ever happen? No. Okay. So what he says and what he does many times defy one another. Okay. So let's pull some cards and just see what we get with this. Okay. Let's see what the overarching theme of this is going to be. What about Trump's proclamation that, yeah, I want these released. Okay. I want these released. Moon. Okay. Moon. Let's see what else we have. Let's do this deck as well. Moon. So by the dark of night, we'll have to see. The lantern, guiding light, light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. So I think in this case, really, he doesn't have a whole lot of options with it. If he holds back and doesn't release it, he looks even worse than if he does. And he's got really bad counsel. He doesn't have the White House counsel any longer, okay? He's got his funky lawyers. They're right up there with Giuliani, okay? As far as advice. Because his cray-cray lawyer told him, she was telling the news that he can declassify anything he wants. Okay, well, no, he can't. Okay, so she's telling him, don't worry, you're all good. No culpability. We have justice, though. Okay. Justice is at the center of this all. Foundation, he's beleaguered. And they had, I can't believe today, the GOP was out there with their big statements. And why don't they go after Hunter Biden? Why don't they go after Hillary Clinton? Why don't they, the FBI is, all this bull again. Oh my goodness. So what about, meanwhile, back to Trump. What about his releasing these documents? Okay, there's a spy in the camp. Okay. He's going, well, there's a spy in the camp and, okay. We've got the card of abundance. And I think in this, again, he thinks that he's above it. We've got this walking away. The abuse of power. Okay. Does he think he can walk away from this? He's abused what he's got. So let's take a look at here between the spy in the camp and he's all flush and doing well. Heartache. Okay. Somebody's being disloyal. Okay. When we have this attempting to walk away and the abuse of power, trying to get away with something again. So I think he's saying this again to try to figure out another strategy. So that he thinks that they can walk it away, they can walk it in another direction, and he'll get away with it. Okay, between this heartache and this feeling beleaguered, this is strengthening. Okay, and between this beleaguered and the and this trying to get away with it, he's got his people out there stumping again. And yeah, he's got his ones. He's trying to call on his loyalists. Underneath of it, though, we have America, our laws, our regulations, the people. Okay? We have this retreating. He's got to lay low. This is now a big burden because this information is coming out. And what are they going to do? They're going to blame it on Biden, as usual. As usual. He's going to try to turn this into some political witch hunt, the usual drama that they do. They already tried to say, oh, they were planting stuff there. They were planting it, you know. Yeah, no. They didn't go in there with 12 boxes of stuff. Okay? So, he did a criminal act the minute he took those documents out of the White House. Okay? There's no ifs, ands, or buts around that. Those documents are not supposed to be moved, removed, and he no longer had the clearance to see any of those. So we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, he's kind of in a corner now if he doesn't release it. And this BS about, well, we're trying to work and we want to work with them to do it in the right way because, you know, they're so compliant with them. Such nonsense. No, they're trying to bide time to find another way to spin it. So thanks for tuning in, Love and Light. See you online.